Hi guys, so I am blogging or vlogging the very next day. I just wanted to share something with you. Um, just something had happened after I posted this video that just reminded me of something that a lot of us experience, really in any areas of our lives. Um, your journey is not my journey, and how you work with your child is not the same story I'm necessarily going to have. All our children are different and unique, and the path that God will have us take with them, and their healing path will be different and unique as well. And so, just because I didn't have my child diagnosed by a professional, or just because I didn't have them go through the ABA therapy and occupational therapy and the such, didn't have early intervention, as they call it, doesn't make my path wrong. And if you did, doesn't make your path wrong either. Um, you know, and also, you know, basically, I suffered criticism for not having my child diagnosed. Um, a lot of people were basically like, Christians, yes, um, basically more or less saying that I was being kind of um, foolish for not doing it and putting my son's, welfare at risk, And we never felt led to do all that. Even in our deception, we knew that he needed some help there, but we never once felt peace to go that route. And that's the truth. And so, people telling us and criticizing us for it was hard, because we knew that we were just trying to follow where God's peace led. And if God's peace isn't there, then we weren't going to go forward with it. So it's basically, now that I've acknowledged that my son has autism, I'm also suffering criticism for that. People think that I'm allowing that to totally define who he is, and I'm focusing too much on that. And I shouldn't be claiming that over my child and have that label placed on him and all this. I ran from it for a very long time, and I did have that mindset of, oh, I'm cursing my child by acknowledging that, or even saying he has autism. But God has since shown me that's not true. You're not cursing them by acknowledging that this is how it is. But if you say and accept, oh, my child will never speak, or never be potty trained, or never this or that, then yes, in a sense, you're cursing them. You're speaking those things over them. Um, Basically, believing the best for our children is what we should do, and that's what I do. I believe my son will be potty trained, and I believe that he will carry on a conversation, and it could be instant, but I believe that the Lord has shown me it's going to be a journey. I mean, God could touch his tongue and he in his mind, and instantly he could be able to do these things. But I believe the Lord really wants to take us on this journey, and teach me patience and perseverance in the meantime, as well as my husband. So, I know I shouldn't, have to defend myself, and I won't really anymore, because we constantly feel like we have to defend ourselves sometimes, be on the defensive, because somebody always thinks that we should be doing something for our child, put them on a certain diet, or put them through certain therapies, or all these different things. We're always doing something or not doing something we should be in the eyes of others. But really, it's like Proverbs 3:6 says that in all your ways acknowledge him, God, and he will direct your paths. So really, that's what it comes down to, is acknowledging God in all things. God, should I put my child through that therapy? I know the world says this is what we should do, but should we? Is this what you want us to do? Is this the path you want us to take? God, should we get our child diagnosed? God, should we put our child in a public school, or should we put our child in a private school, or a special school, or homeschool? Everything we're to acknowledge the Lord. So we will have our critics, Christian critics, and they mean well, okay? Most mean well, I believe. But as long as we know we're allowing the Holy Spirit to lead our path, then it doesn't matter what anyone else says, or, about what we're doing. because we'll be questioned no matter what we do. We can't please everyone. But all that matters is we know that we're pleasing and obeying God. And so I just want to share that today and encourage you with that, that your path will not necessarily look like mine, and it doesn't have to, and mine will not look like yours. But just seek God and acknowledge Him in all your ways, and He will direct you in what you should do with your child. And it'll always be something new along this journey. And so, anyways, I hope you all have a great day. I know it's a beautiful one here. It's sunny out, and there's been a lot of rain this past week, so it's nice to see the sunshine. And I know, my spirit is not exactly uppity today. I've been struggling with other things apart from my son, really. But again, I just have to trust the Lord, um, and seek Him, seek His face as best as I can with the child kind of running around. I have him occupied with his roller coaster game right now, which I allow him to play after homeschool. So, anyways, that's why it's so quiet. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Bless.